This chatbot just told a passenger, "You're not covered." It was wrong. He was owed 600 euros, and airlines have lost real court cases over answers exactly like this one. Here's the blunder. The bot read one file, the policy, saw weather isn't covered, and just assumed it was weather. Never opened the flight log, never checked why the flight was actually cancelled. One file, one guess. That's basic RAG. A detective flips it. Before touching anything, he asks, "What must be true? Was it really cancelled? Does the policy pay?" And the kicker, why was it cancelled? Because that one detail decides everything. This is Agentic RAG. Let's work the case. 3 leads, one dusty archive. And notice, he's not searching for compensation stuff. Every trip to that cabinet answers one precise question. Lead 1, was the flight actually cancelled? Flight log says AB204 as cancelled. Stamp it, pin it. Lead 2, does the policy pay? Yes, 600 euros for cancellations, unless it's extraordinary circumstances. Interesting. Pinned. And the junk that hitchhiked back, a meals FAQ, a baggage chart, a search engine would happily quote those. He bins them without blinking. 2 leads down. Quick favor, if you're enjoying this, tap like, it genuinely helps. Because lead 3 is the one detail that decides this entire case. Lead 3. Why was the flight cancelled? He asks the archive for cancellation reason and gets junk, a generic weather page, a punctuality report from 2019. Nothing about this flight. And here's the fork in the road. A basic system takes that junk and answers anyway. That's literally how the bot decided must have been weather. The detective just goes, "Nope, dead lead, bin it." But he doesn't quit. He changes the question, not cancellation reason. Flight AB204 June 3rd or why cancelled? Same lead, sharper question. Second trip in, and there it is. The ops log, AB204 cancelled for a crew shortage. Not weather, the airline's own fault, which means the exception doesn't apply. And notice, he didn't get lucky. He went back on purpose because the first answer wasn't good enough. That's the loop. 3 leads, 3 facts. Everyone checked against a real document. Now the string comes out. Case closed. And the real answer? Yes, it was cancelled. Yes, the policy pays unless it's weather. And it wasn't weather, it was a crew shortage, the airline's own fault. Pay the man his 600 euros. The bot's answer robbed him. Multiply that across every passenger on that flight, and you see why airlines end up in court over this. Okay, time to pull the mask off full Scooby-Doo. Splitting the case into leads, query decomposition, the archive trips, retrieval, pin it or bin it, grading your results, rewriting the dead lead, query rewriting, the retry loop, and closing with receipts. That's a grounded answer. Yeah, you didn't just watch a detective, you just watched Agentic RAG, start to finish. And that's the whole trick, honestly. Work the leads, check the evidence, actually check it, bin the junk. And when a lead dies, don't shrug and answer anyway. Ask a better question and go back in. No magic, no bigger model, just a system that refuses to guess. And that rewrite, the one that saved this whole case, that little move gets an entire episode. Because here's the secret, the best search query is almost never the question the user typed. Next time, query rewriting. How to turn messy human questions into searches that actually hit. Tap like and subscribe so it lands the second it drops. Oh, and Ruse had finally arrived. Look at him. Case closed. See you in episode 4.